But what I was saying is, so we have a management bonus of +2. We can personally control 2 colonies, and then we can get administrators to do the rest. But at the same time, you're limited on administrators until your faction grows in size, and then you get levels on that. And I think that's what you're talking about. But also, and I don't know if this is part of next Relin or what. Oh, sure, it has to be. Yeah, oh, maybe I'm rambling. When you take a colony, you can go into the comms section, top section. And yeah, AI cores are, yeah, if you get alpha cores, you can do that too. But also you can get grant autonomy for the colonies. You get a bit less income. I think it's about half. But again, that's unlimited. It doesn't affect your management bonus. And you don't have to worry about building it because they'll build up themselves. Oh, we've been in here, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, no. Neutron star there, we're not going in. Okay, we'll do this cluster. Neutron star there too. We'll do this little cluster here and then grab that maybe. We'll see what way we are in fuel. Volcanic, toxic. Little thing down there. Check in by the sun. And the volcanic there. If you're ever having trouble finding the planets, do come down here. Hit that tab, it'll put a little info bar beside it and it'll show you where it is. And nothing around you. You know, I say this every time I go near a planet, but there's people that are kind of new to the game. If you're exploring and you see little debris floating around the planet, it means that there's ruins there. Basically like a loot box. And that's actually how we got our money. That's the neutron, yeah. Be very careful going into neutron stars. I actually just don't bother. Because you don't know which way it's blasting out. I got the money from exploring. I found a couple of items that were worth $500,000 each. We blew a bunch of that money, found more. Hopefully I'll be able to find something here and show. Again, there's no debris around that planet. I'll pop up to this one first. Some systems are just littered with stuff, and they can be in the rings, they can be in by the sun, they can be in orbit around planets. Doesn't look like there's going to be much here. Do a ping. Nothing around the sun. It would appear there on... There we go. Yeah, you'd want 1 million or 2 at least before you start a colony. We'll just hide behind the planet so we don't get... Did you see this kind of stuff? So this would tell me that there's probably small ruins here. And I have a salvage rig and a couple of other ships with mods that help this. So it's only going to cost us 5 supplies. And these are the ruins I'm talking about. That's separate. And then you can explore them afterwards. Yeah, that's a very poor one. A very poor example. Yeah, I'm pretty sure industrial is from a mod and I have no idea what it does. So maybe in the next run we'll actually do colonies again. Probably industrial evolution or something. There's the fleet up here. Medium should be fine. We've already found 2 Nexus. That's actually a good sign that that's there. Frozen, rocky metallic, quail volcanic. 976 supplies will be fine. One of the quality of life mods I installed was this hyperwarp jump. Great for those little emergencies. So again, bunch of debris, probably scattered ruins. But who knows? Yeah, scattered. And leave, explore. Heavy machinery could be found here. Yeah, that's not bad from a scattered ruins. That's what, 40,000 or whatever. We're now up to 700 heavy machinery. And an orbital habitat with another planet with debris around it. Now, I don't want to say it's a definite, but if you see something like this in the middle of nowhere, I take it as a good sign that there's stuff in this system worth finding. Orbital habitat can be a lot of resources, yes. Now we're going to go in an airship and bring the Vega Destroyer and you, and bring in the Harriers. Honestly, experience. To be honest, Damon. I used to send in a lot more ships than I ever needed to. So like I know by this I could have actually brought in 2 more carriers and fighters would overwhelm these guys. But I just brought in this because I'm about to overwhelm them with missiles to the face. And that's actually why I brought in the carrier, because those fighters are really good and they'll do work against that. But the way I set up my fleets is kind of constant pressure. build up the flux. Once they get near flux overload or whatever, is when you usually launch like an alpha or whatever, and then they can't do anything about it. Same way I deal with phase ships. If you want to deal with phase ships, fighters and beam weapons. I've got a gamma core, stuff off the defenders, and speed heater going at 7. And then always make sure to do your salvage after. Google survey. Scattered again. More volatiles. Ooh. No. No. Let's pop in here. Pop in here and actually, oh, there's another nexus. Every system that we've come into with Remnant has had a nexus in it. And you want to be careful flying near them, because the fleets will pursue you if you're in range of that for a battle. Pretty sure you can leave that fairly easily. Cargo manifest, more heavy machinery. There we go. Oh, get their low grade weapons. We'll learn that. Oh yeah, killing the Nexus is grand. Like, I just don't want to do it right now. It's that like most of our ships are cruiser and frigate. So there's 120k. Along with the rest. And that's just standard ore, so we'll actually take the metals over that for now. It's like that there, 120k. We've got, what did we come out with? We come out here with 100 and something heavy machinery to start with. Oh yeah, farm the alpha cores, yep. And then put them in your colony. Not just as the head of the colony. Oh wait, there's a second thing out here. Taking damage as well. Grab all that. And then there was a ping around the sun. Just equipment. Okay. A phase venture. The arc smelter will be selling that to the pirates. Again, if you're not aware, if you sell blueprints and stuff to the black market, the pirates will start using them. Anything you sell on the market and you don't see available for buyback, that means the faction is using it, and if you sell it on the black market, the pirates will always use any kind of ship blueprint or weapon blueprint they don't have. Right, so that's that one. back to the orange star, go to the blue giant. And then we might attack a pirate stronghold or two and give it to Magellan. They lost their main planet. And we really want their ships. Again, debris. Gathered and industrial again. Oh, there it is. So there you go. There's 500,000. That is part of a mod. It's the third one we found. Take all that, sort this, get rid of that. I think this is DIY planets. Adds in a bunch of things to change a planet. So allows permanent addition of a mild climate on a Terran planet. There's a bunch of other things, like we found that missile earlier that made volatile atmospheres okay or something. I get that it's a big thing to put on a planet, but I found 3 of them so far. So, oh, orbital lab. If you find one of these, it can be pretty good. The nanoforge. I'm not worried about coming back for the nanoforge. The cackle from Arsenal expansion. Take it all. Let's stay out of the solar flares. And always, oh look, there's a there's something that would have worked in that. Poltergeist phase cruiser from Talon. Hey, the pirates are gonna love us. Give them 2 phase cruisers. And nothing there. We can move on. Right, blue supergiant instead. John Face, thank you so much for the Prime subscription, man. Medium is okay. How you doing, bud? What do we got? Hunter. Oh, yeah. What demons? Oh, that's different. Is it cheaper to repair in dock, or should you just buy supplies? I think it's the same. Pretty sure it's the same. It's just instant in dock. Now I hope I'm right about that, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. I think, and I might just be remembering wrong, but I think we looked at that one day, and it was the same amount. We don't. Oh, holy crap! Ooh, a leveler. So that's part of the Magellan mod as well. Auto blaster, burst PD, shield conversion. Was not expecting that out of this ship. That was completely random. Another orbital habitat. 50k as well. Oh, don't worry about asking questions, I ask away. And if I can answer it, I will. But I'm definitely not the all-seeing eye for Starsector or anything like that. Grab all the supplies. I'll take the extra. No, let's get rid of that. Sometimes you find a couple of systems like this with funds in it, and again, with these in it, I'm pretty sure that there's stuff here, you know, and it's been kind of shown. We will take control of that. Give us all our information from the core worlds. The closer you are to your comm relay, the faster you get your intelligence updated. That online, that was sensors, right? Yeah. This game is awesome. This game is awesome. Oh, no problem at all, man. Glad you were able to find Starsector. Scattered ruins. That's why I was so happy when I saw Seth's video. It was a couple of years ago now. And people actually started seeing the game. It was great. Right. I didn't go near those two. You're thanking me now, but when you're like 1,000 hours in, it'll be a different story. Nothing. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say there's nothing around that planet. A lot of dormant fleets. You're coming after us. Let's move away a little bit. Now you can fight us. Alright, he has 2 bomber groups. We're all beams. Not overly concerned about you guys. So again, we're going with that. We'll bring in our carriers and let's try that, because the storm can defend itself. The Moa pretty much the same. I think you're okay. We're relying on the fighters to do a bit of work, which they will. Oh, here's that big jump. Like, he fluxed up and then he used the special ability to get away, but luckily we have a flicker core. You can't wait for the next update. Well, the last update was what, 2 or 3 months ago, so you're going to be waiting a little while. But no, the game is great. Especially because it's been worked on by such a small team. Do the extra salvage. Well, that's the other thing. I can't wait for some of the mods to update with the new story mechanics and like I'm waiting for like Interstellar Imperium. Once that updates, we're doing another Interstellar Imperium run. There's a few others there as well that once they come back out, they're going straight back onto the mod list. Drover, wolf. Can we get a wolf? Let's see if we can get a wolf. Got nabbed by a solar flare there. Can, and it's hegemony, glitched sensory, faulty power grid. Take it. What else have we got? Hermes. I love that when you do zoom in, you can see the little models as well. Buffalo over there, tram, greyhound. Yeah, we don't really need anything else there. And there is something around that planet on the outside. I played Battle Brothers. I have played it a little bit. I've never gone into the late game or anything, but I do plan to do a run of it. I love the idea of the game. I'm just not that great at it. Increases farming production. Sweet. 25,000 ore. Yeah, we'll take 25,000 ore. This is why you explore. Exploration. If you can get a good setup for your supplies and fuel, exploration is just crazy. Like, we're gonna go back and sell this now. Yeah, and so if there's anything in particular that you're really wanting to keep, and it ends up as cargo pods like this, so that if you click on them, you can put them into a stable orbit. Now that's freaking crazy. That's going to cost 500 supplies, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, 400 days, it's a year. That's crazy expensive. Right, I'm actually going to head out to this jump point, but I'm going to go between the rings. Especially in a system like this that has stations everywhere, you'll never know when you might find a station in the ring. Now, it's not always worth flying around, but just on the off chance that you happen to bump into it. And then we're going to showcase the hyperwarp again. So it costs you a bit in supplies and so on, and obviously it costs you the actual fuel that you would spend. But we just went from there to there. Yeah, always install a makeshift sensor array. We took over one, so we weren't too bad. Can definitely be worth it. But if you get into a system where there's like an independent stable location, there's something pinging over there actually. Hold on a second. That in here, or was that outside and just still on the radar? Okay, maybe it was outside. Yeah, Sean, just be careful with it, because like as you saw there, it was going to cost 500 supplies. Totally not worth it for, well, I suppose it was 25,000 ore. Oh yeah, our other mercenary is finished. Best of luck. Well, look, we'll use the story point. We have 25 of them. Cool. Keep her around for a bit. Now, the moment of truth. Don't sell them on the black market if you're going to sell them. We're going to keep 200 of them. Let's go down to the actual expensive stuff. So at the moment we're making 277. Say that's pretty much worth it. And then you'll see not all of the blueprints are here. So the pirates are now going to be using a couple of extra ships a little later on. So we'll grab up all of that. Probably take all of the supplies, but we'll take 1,000. Confirm that. Now we've just under 1.9 million. Okay, direwolf. Yes, we'll stick that on there. We're carrying it around for a long time. Your single missile. Okay, no. For a lot of my ships, I like to put the constant refire missiles like salamanders and stuff. Yeah, I usually sell them. I would usually sell them early game. What's your range? Your range is 1,000, so it doesn't matter. You want to be careful when you're setting up a ship because it will try to operate at the maximum range of the weapons. I kind of keep a lot of weapons. I usually keep them until I fit up the ships. If I have a colony, I hoard weapons like no tomorrow. And I usually then sell them when I have commerce on that colony. But I do like to hoard them because, you know, it's nice to have a selection. So when I come to fit a ship, you know, instead of just being in my cargo hold, they're all in storage. We haven't even looked at the market yet. But this is all free to install. I'm actually just going to put 2 tack lasers there. PD on the back. I'll actually put a PD here then. Stick a burst PD there. Max out that and max out that. And hardened subsystems is going to be 10. "27 seconds. Not worth it." Yeah, again, it's very much experience with the weapons then, or inexperience, because I'll keep weapons that I have no idea what they do. Let me see. Do stabilize shields, I suppose. Oh, do you know what? No, we'll do this. The built-in electric arc PD. pop in here and if I ever come across a ship with weapons and I just don't know what to do, I make sure that's ticked. And then I kind of just go through that. It'll give you ideas of what to put on. That's terrible because they don't track. Now, it'll just pick random weapons from the market. There really is nothing here. Decent arcs. Two phase blasters. I don't think so. Let's go 2 ion cannons and leave it at that. Stick the assault pulsar on the front there. More sabos. What's your range? 5. Our range is 500. We'll stick an ion cannon on there. And 2 long range PD, and then just max out the rest. Yeah, not great fits, but they'll do the job. Heavy combat freighter. The destroyer, we have one of them in the fleet. So what does their version of the Eagle do? Upgraded flux core allows for better general performance, more versatile mounts, allows for even more loadout flexibility. And then attack funnel wing helps mitigate the Eagle's fighters. Okay, so it has a fighter bay with point defense drones. And its mediums are energy hybrid ballistic. Oh. But yeah, like considering the weapons, fighters, I would keep fighters as long as they're not something you know you don't want to use. So like I wouldn't use the broadsword much. Talons, traditions. Yeah, keep good ones. Like those, I don't know what they do, but they're from Magellan mod, so a heavy swarmer is kind of what I use. Stripes are not bad, and piranhas we're okay without. And honestly, then go like that. I'm keeping the Birchall Beam repeaters. They're one of the best PTs in the game. They're modded, but there. Get rid of the machine guns. Keep the Typhoon Reaper launcher. Get rid of the light auto cannons. Get rid of the dual auto cannons because you get them everywhere. Mining blaster. Keep the pods. I've been finding medium missile pods difficult enough to come by. That's a very good laser. A very good laser. We had that in our last run as well. So that's what I'd be keeping there out of all of that. I'm a big fan of the ion scatterer. It can be devastating when in close. And then for the cores, generally you want to go to like the base commander and that and hand them in here. There you go. They're worth twice as much just to hand in there. And then each faction has a different variation on it. I think Tritachyon is pretty good. Yeah, if you see this concerned man at the table. Oh, the autopulse laser, yeah. Have you done the arcade mission? I can't remember what mod adds it. Sorry. So he wants us to deliver 1,350 units of heavy armaments down to the Vic Purgatory, which is 12 light years away. He's going to give us 440 credits for that. We have 110. Yes, we're going to do that. But we're going to spend this. Because I want to get 600k. So thank you very much. And you know, he's giving us them. We don't have to buy them or anything. So let us leave. Go into Intel. It'll be in new. Boom. We're heading down here. Generally what I do is I'll set a course on the Intel screen and then I'll go to the map screen so that you can put in for the planet itself, so that you don't have to fly to the system and then do it again. I'm going to talk our way out of it because we don't want to screw up our CR. That's what story points are used for a lot. They're also used for installing mods for free OP. You see that one green bar there? You can see there with the S after it, we installed dedicating targeting core. It doesn't cost us any of our OP. Put 2 on a ship, I think. Not sure if you can raise that with skills. They're in system. Reduced by 4 because of the black market trade, that's fine. The remnant are gonna raid, okay, Octavia, it's up north. And that event is how we lost our Rossen ship in the last run. So then with this mod, if I'm moving along, let's turn off that. And I hit W, we're still outside of the maximum. You can see our speed is dropping because I hit W. It won't let us jump past our target, and then you just do that. And it'll jump you right to where you want to go if it's inside your burn rate calculation. Which makes those missions really easy. Boom. There we go. Made 660k. We're now at 2.6 million. That definitely is the. I'm getting that. That is the Cowboy Bebop ship, isn't it? Sorry, I don't know the name. Do I ally with a faction? Sometimes. It can be worth it. They will pay you. And yeah, you can get their military ships. But another way then would be... Actually, yeah, let's look at this. Hiring an agent, getting him up level. He's only level 1, so I'm not too worried about that. So that's the Machina Industries battleship. He's a 53% chance of success. It's going to cost us 1.2 million. Ooh, a railgun destroyer. I'll take that chance. Let's see if we can get this ship. And again, then we can spend a story point to help that along. Increases chance of agent injury. If the mission is aborted, bonuses XP granted. Okay, never mind. But we're not going to do that anyway. He's going to go do that. Hopefully we get a railgun destroyer out of it. Well, we got paid and we got rep with the independents. We have our contact up here, which we haven't used. It might pop up to them at some stage. Okay. There's a bounty here. 1 day left on that. 26 days left on that. You're near a frozen world with a dwarf primary. Not a huge amount in the way of bounties. Repair up. Sort that, we'll buy all the fuel, we'll buy all those supplies. Because we can. Concern man, cheap business suit. 20? No, we don't need to worry about any of that. Nope. Okay, we don't have an embassy, so I'm not sure what the story there is. Military size 5. Let's pop down to here. Yeah, it depends on what I want to do in the campaign, whether or not I'll play with some of their pirates. Oops, wrong button. Could pick up another heavy cruiser. We could just pick up the battle cruiser. Flux rupture. Consumes the ship's and nearby vessel's flux, then discharges accumulated energy against the target. Or random. Okay. 2 large universal. We never actually fit you. What are your auto fits? I like the look of that. Ooh, that looks good actually. We put 2 mass drivers there and then the 2 art assaults on the wing. And you have a phase lance built in. No PD. That's perfect. Best of luck to you. Five points to deploy. Interesting. Hold on a second. Try that again. And that right there is why I changed that to alternating, because it gives the AI the option to fire a single one. It lets him kind of manage his fluff a bit better. Like, it's an AI, it can fire both of them within a millisecond. But him having the option means he can get that shot off if he needs to. If someone gets in close, he'll use the art assaults. I love those guns. I might actually put them on alternating as well. To range 5, 7, yeah. So if someone dips in, they might launch off a barrage. Not needed though. Ooh. 4750. That brings it right back up to 4750. Alright, that'll be fine. Get rid of that ordnance point. Cool. Now, what the hell do we do with this? Novel energy distribution system increases the ship's effectiveness in the thick of battle. Ship receives bonus depending on the current target. Increases zero flux boost, okay. Increases ballistic, so if it's targeting a cruiser or a capital, gets extra damage and flux cost, okay. This damage taken. So if we're targeting a smaller ship, we get extra maneuverability, projectile speed, take a little bit more damage. The shields. What are you? Scatterblaster bombers. Put in some daggers. You just know daggers are gonna work. A large universal. No idea what that does, but okay. I know what you do. Wait, what's your range? 1,000. 100. Plasma cannon is 700, so put the plasma cannon up the front. It's not large, just here. 360 arc. Yeah, Birchall's can go up there. Got a railgun there. Oh. No. Take that out of there. Cool. Great hazard railguns there. Quantum cannon. Main projectile deals 50% damage on hit. Spawns 4 projectiles that deal other 50%. Looks per shot is 440. The range is 400. Here's 6. Alright, we'll test that out, because again, don't know what it does. And got any other PD? You got the Nixies or you got the Bongos. Who doesn't love Bongos? And then at the back, I think I just want more PD. Stick the Nixie there again. Let's just max that out. Auto assign that. It's giving us control of the plasma cannon. That's fine. Everything else is on auto fire. Pop you in there for a second. Combat readiness up. 400. You are there. Alright, maneuverability is not bad. It's a long ship. First concern. Oh, I remember that beam. We had a look at that the last day. So you might be barely able to see it, but our 2 railguns are messing up his flux. And we have our Warhammer 40k plasma gun up at the front. I don't know what this does. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I love the aesthetic of this faction. But if I take control of it here, I'll just rotate it out this way. If you watch the weapon, it does actually spin, so the spiral you see is from that. That's why you gotta love like the dedication to putting stuff in like that. And as I was saying there, Warhammer plasma cannon up the front. Yeah, so that's not bad. Sugar. Back in here for a second, because I wanted to see quantum cannon. I want to see what you do. No, not you. You. Which one? This one? Oh, the beam. I think it was just a bit muffled at the start. I think it's just a little bit muffled at the start. So that's pure on. Let's wait for that other sound effect to stop. Oh yeah, maybe you're right. By the way, it's kind of cool. Not 100% sure on you though. Again, what are you? You're 275 a second. I'm just going to stick a long range pulse laser there and then we can max up our capacity a little bit. Good looking ship too. Let's get all the repairs done, right? Is it a local revitalization center? God. Okay, cool. Is it built-in respec? I presume it costs to do that. That's cool. Woman in the flying suit is... right. Yo. Supplies. Crew. Take all the crew, we'll take all the Marines. I wish they brought back training for the crew. Let's just get them as well. All the Marines. So heavy armaments actually help you in ground battles as well. So, hey Xander, how are you? How are things? What do Magellan have left? If you're out in the main view and you hit Z, it brings up this menu. Yeah, so they only have 3 planets left because Diablo took their capital. And I don't want to go to war with Diablo right now. And we're technically not helping Magellan, but we are on the side. We're going to take Bravery Fortress and Suffering right now. That'll give Magellan some kind of breathing room. Because they're going to get stomped. Do we use pitched battles always? How do you mean, man? Like, do I use the story point to force one? Hold S to go through these. Oh, right. Yeah, so story points. You get story points through experience. I don't spend them on pitched battles. So you gain 4 story points over the course of each level. In addition, you will continue to gain story points after reaching the maximum level. So they generate just as you do normal things in the game. But for every little thing that you see yourself getting experience for here, you'll get story point experience as well. Actually, can we elite anything? Sure, we'll elite that skill. So just get an extra out of the ECM skill there. So they just generate automatically as you play the game. If there's a certain ship or ships that are running away from me, then I'll use a story point to make them fight. Just in case I want to kill that certain ship. Hey man. That's how I've gone this run so far. The last run we went very differently because well, actually not that differently because we went for this, but we're not going for that this time. And we'll probably be going for this here because it gives you a chance to remove 1 D-mod per month from a randomly selected ship in your fleet, which is huge. I just realized yesterday it's been running graphics lib without enabling your GPU to be used the whole time. That'd be a thing, alright. Yeah. That's the way my skills are at the moment. Like, some people will go up the combat tree, which I probably will go up 4 points left. There's 1 going there, for definite. We don't need anything there. That is good too. God damn it. I think I was thinking again this. Then we don't need that because it's colonies, and we don't need that because it's colonies. So like, don't need that. We don't need these. So 1, 2, then we can probably get 1 or 2 of these. Maybe that, or maybe that. We'll see. How is it going? Are you having a good trip? You get hit by the storms, I hope. Awesome, they're coming into fight. Bring in you. Bring in the 3 carriers. You can come in. Feeling you'll die. See how this goes. We don't really need to take either of the comm relays. I don't give that many orders in combat. We have 5 points. I won't be given 5 orders. So we're going to target you so our main beam just targets you constantly. What is that weapon? Oh, it's the beam on the direwolf. What hit? I missed that. What hit us there? I know a fighter came in, but I didn't think he did that. Alright, let's move in here and do this. Using our special ability. Cool off for a second here. So, now that they have a couple of frigates in behind us, let's deal with them. We've got a Mark 9 on the front. So now they're pincered, not us. What else have you got on there? Oh, the maulers. Okay. These 2 heavy maulers on there too. Pull back a little bit, draw him in. And I think we're in range for this. There we are. And we'll vent up, and they are running. Claim victory. Bunch of tankers. We will pursue them. Second in command. Doesn't matter who you send in for this. You will not lose a ship. And we don't want any of that. And yeah, again, then you could spend story points to get difficult recovery ships. You really, really want one of them. Grab all of that. Cheers, bud. Um, 2 days on repairs. We'll just wait. Wrong button. So your military options. Let's invade. 92% chance because they have a terrible defense. Grab that. Com directory. Port master. Transfer this market to another faction. We give it to Magellan. So you don't have to found your own faction. Yeah, faction eliminated player. Because we held the planet very briefly. Get rid of that. It's another 50k off that fleet. Let me see. Let me see. Keep most of that actually. Breach SRM pod. 50 missiles on that. Good. Strike cannon from Talon. Really like that cannon. And that reminds me, I wanted to check. Yeah, this is from Talon as well. And then if we go to fleet, actually, their ships are starting to populate there. Right, that's that. Then at Reverie. Reverie, I think we'll have to fight the station. Yes, we do. Full on Star Fortress. I'm actually thinking I don't want to bring in that. I want to bring this in and pilot it. I screwed that up, but that's fine. And we will bring in all our carriers. Bring in the Direwolf. You have a siege cannon as well, actually, so we'll bring in you. Good stuff, man. Don't be too quick to go big, though. I would say. Make sure you have the income to support it. And that you can handle the bounties and stuff that you want to do to support it. I think that's something that a lot of people do, is they say, oh, big shiny ship, go straight for it. You've got to be able to support that ship. I want to pop into this. Sorry, yeah, if you want to move to another ship, you select it and hit this button here. Hit one carrier and oh, so this station is teleporting mines. See about that. Yeah, a good wolf pack is always fun. So we're coming around to the gun side, so this is going to be interesting. The low-tech station, so there's a lot of kinetic, so it's going to rip up your shields a lot. And it has orbiting. Okay, it's fully upgraded. Kind of hoping we'll be able to deal with these small ships pretty quickly. Anything else we want to bring in? Bring in the Bronco. Oh wow, it just ate up all of those. Yeah, all the flak cannons are hitting the missiles. All right. We want to focus down the hangar. We can. That PD is doing great work for them. Wall of flak cannons. Right, we won't vent. We'll just dodge the hellbores. So we need to. And now that the majority of the ships are dealt with, the rest of the fleet will start to move in slowly on this station, but we'll give them an order soon. No huge hurry. See the little indicator around my ship. You'll see I'm just strafing over and back in case the hellbores want to shoot at us. Jumped onto a mine there. again. We can take kinetic hits. We have all our frontal armor. Those mines. Those mines are a killer. The haze is going to get destroyed. Now work your way out of there. They're dealing with that. Guess we bring in you then. Alright, at least we got the armor off it. Now we can actually get our ion cannons to do something. And that is going to allow us to do a lot more here. Vent out here. Oh, that's bad. I forgot I was on hold fire there. So even after we vented, we didn't fire any PD at those torps. Oh, the sun went down. Needed to jump forward at first. He's firing off a special. How are we doing? You can get out of there. Your CR is gone. Get out of there if you can. And then we give the eliminate order. And our armor is gone, as you can see down the bottom left. So we do need to protect against these kinetic shots now. Firewall went down. No CR means no shields. The eliminate order means our guys will be reckless and move in. Yeah, a bit too reckless. All right. Mine hit us in the back and the Hellboy hit us in the front. That's actually going pretty badly. It's actually going really badly. Bring in you, I don't know. I need to be able to vent. That one? Yeah, it's actually two flamers. This is going well though. If we can get the ion guns. The Hawk killed himself. Just get that out there right now. He killed himself. Oh, there we go. The heavy citadel is up. This. Whee! Finally. Not like that took much effort or anything, right? Yes, we are going to consider ship recovery because we lost 15 ships. Oh, actually, you two, not so much. You yes, you yes, you yes, even with all the T-mods. Yeah, and yeah. That's why I have so many story points banked up. Honestly, you've been doing pretty well. Grab you too. The only reason I'm recovering all these ships like this is because I have the story points, and we have what, like 2 million. That's the only reason I'm recovering all this. That was a utter disaster. Get 800 supplies, a couple of crew. I would have liked a few prisoners. That's fine. 2,700 supplies. Perfectly fine. Now we'll invade. 41. Hit the wrong button. Oh! I hit the button while I was talking, and I was going to say we'll go out and do a tactical bombardment. So our attacker strength is only 400. Defender strength is now 1,000. Withdraw. Back there. Consider our military options. Consider orbital bombardment. We will do a tactical bombardment. And how long until we can invade? We'll possibly have to organize another raid within a day. And grab up a bunch of more supplies from the debris. $70. Yep. Sweet. Continue. Continue. Taking all of that. Open com directory. Go to port master. Ah. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, grant autonomy, because, you know. Damn, how long is that going to be out for? 29 days. In 29 days, we can give it to Magellan, because we don't want it. And... okay. Do that. Repair up straight away. Cost us 906 supplies. We weren't going to found a faction. Yes, given that we're kind of raiders. If anyone has a name they'd like, fire away, because I'm blank. Yeah, man, I'm so bad with names. All or nothing crew it is. So, the LOL Intrepid, an all or nothing crew courier ship, reported that after heavy now control the course. Yay, we have a faction that we didn't want. Alright. Let's pop down to Torment. yeah, we gained a story point and unlocked a milestone. Sell all that. Yeah, we need crew, that's why I came here. That'll get us over the line. That'll get us a little bit extra. You really don't have much, but it means we can get repaired up. You got screwed over. 5 demods. As good as our fleet was looking, you know, it only took one Star Fortress to screw us over. The black though. Oh, we could replace the Hawk. We will do that. If anyone wants a ship named after him or anything like that, let me know. They're all open. I'll do all that. If we could pick up a Flourish, we'll probably have to call it Toasty. Or if we just happen to find a crazy frigate. That. Get rid of that. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. Picked up some monogram railguns, that's actually pretty good. 1000 range. Picked up another plasma driver as well. Oh, and these were the things that were wrecking us. The overcharged fusion torch. Sustained damage of 1000. The issue is they only have a range of about 400, right? Biscuit. Yeah, no worries, man. Any preference on a ship other than the Pandora? You're getting kind of close, but you could have that. Don't want to mess around with the bird from top. Let's get it is. And it's I'll put in the LOL prefix later on most of them. You don't really get in that close. I'm just wondering, is anyone getting in that close? Actually, you. Why not just do that? God, we could give it 1000 broadside. Oh wait. I'll screw that. And that. Once you place one, you can hold down shift and then start placing the rest if you don't know. Let's see. So the Hawk can just reach out and touch them, and then if they get in close, well, that is kind of nullifying them, isn't it? I've ever played VTM, I don't know what VTM is. That was the mongrel cool doggo, very first character you RP'd. Black cannons, nah. Do a couple of Vulcans just for point defense. We could just make it a flak boat. Oh, Vampire the Masquerade? No, never played it. I have heard of it, alright, but no, never played it. 4 flat cannons. 800 range, 7. Stick the Vulcans on there just for that close range defense. Now there's not much here. Do a lot of cannons there. Atropos there because they track. Then triple auto cannons there. Auto assign. Max. Max. This is the monkey model. You've got Rexons on the side. Good luck, buddy. Yes, burn them. I believe there are, yes. Very much dependent on what mods you have in and what way those mods work. Okay, I actually really like this. I think that's gonna work. That's gonna work well. Yeah, the monkey model. Excuse me. Yeah, there could be. Again, it depends on what way the mods are set up. Oh, do you know what? That makes me wonder. Late log. Okay, 10 days left on that, that's fine. I want to pop down here and I can actually show you a rare ship that we salvaged that you can't buy. We're going to use a story point because I don't want to talk to you. We'll hit the storms, that's fine. Not right now. Something we do have to be careful of, that we are hostile to the Ludic Church. Carnia. Well, actually, while we're here, Yeah, we're going up to Jangala. Yeah, we're passing by. We might as well invade the planet and give it to another fact. Make up for that disaster of a battle. He failed to get the ship. Okay. So, we left a little thing in storage here. Which we're going to repair up. We have 269 organics. Let's make that a lot more. Get rid of 100 of you. And I'm going to hold on to those weapons. I do carry a lot of weapons around with me a lot of the time. Especially because we're not planning to keep that planet. So, this ship, which I didn't realize was added by Zan. Its true value is derived from its sophisticated internal autoforge, allowing it to manufacture bioplastic drones out of organic material. But while you have this ship in your fleet and you have organics in your cargo, it'll start producing drones to add to your fleet. We can hold 18 more ships in our fleet. $350 organics. It'll produce. Oh, there you go. It's gonna consume there end of every month. Yeah. Now, does it just produce 2 and 1? I have to check that because the other one just kept producing drones, and we'll have the opportunity to get rid of these because it's in the fleet. Build constructors. Yeah, it does. It looks good. There is a smaller version as well, and I think it might be. No, I don't think it is those. I can't remember the name of it. Actually, we'll stick a plasma driver up there, and then we'll put PD around here. Do we want flak cannons on it, I suppose? Stick them on it. Yeah, at the end of the month, isn't it? Yeah, at the end of the month. Do that. I don't think we need to do that. Do with the arc emitter. Another ship at the same time. We're going to increase it to 161. I think it's their fleet size. Actually, no, it's not your fleet size, because I know for a fact it builds over your fleet size. That was the problem we were running into in the last run, was that we had a max fleet size of 40. Plasma driver beam. It is. Reduces. See, it's not going to be in combat that much. Yeah, basically we had the smaller variant, and it used to produce a frigate when we had organics, and obviously we were exploring and picking up organics all over the place, so it would start producing frigates and put us over our limit. So then what we can do there is buy a bunch of stuff, because we still have over 1.5 million in our budget. 14th Dominator is not bad. Oh, we'll be fine. We're on the 23rd of the month, so we won't have to wait too long. And then I'm going to pop up to Prism. Now, we're giving Magellan the planets and stuff. We're not particularly helpful with the rebellions and stuff, so if they can hold off the rebellions, that's great. Right, before we go into Prism, we'll just wait. Oh, yeah. Our expenses went up because we have a bloody planet that we don't want. Right. There you go. Just got 3 new ships. And all it cost us was, what, 350 organics? Was developed to assist the hive ship in mining operations. Oh, really? It's got a fusion blaster. This might not be the better one. Yeah, I think the drones the other one produces might be a little bit better. That one anyway. Again, it's basically a free ship. Got a blaster on the front, and then let's just bring in the 3 of them, right? See something they could maybe manage. Say an armed freighter, right? Oh, you're a blinky. Nice. Actually, I think you are the drones the other one makes. Keep them stabilized shields, eh? I thought it might give you organics back as well. It's not that bad. You can imagine what in 3 months we'll have 6 of these and 3 of these. What, it cost us 26,000 for 9 ships. Ooh, what are you? And then the high-end seller when you want to buy some really crazy stuff. Oh, the Arsenal ship, I've never seen this one. Missile Auto Factory, yeah. Okay. Interesting, but I don't know if I'd want it. The Fhiachs racing version. No, it's the racing version because it's red. The anti-phase cruiser, yeah. Obviously, the high-end seller is like double the price of what they would regularly be. And if you beat the IBB bounties, the ships will show up there if you don't get them. Okay, this is new. This error message appears on the screen before you can try the system management utility. Without any input, something appears on your display. Its rolling voxels form an ethereal shape, an avatar of the kind only used by the dreaded remnants, or by people imitating the imagery of the remnants. No mere imitator could penetrate your device's security so easily. 3. The stranger intones, drawing your attention back to it. Negotiate wish. Who are ya? Self-designation of no consequence. Temporary identifier N. I presume this is part of Seeker. Requiring assistance, sensitive matter, credit compensation available, receptive to monetary incentive and capable of fulfilling mission both. Rejudged. I'm listening. Independent world of pale twin, 2 beta cores possessed. Secret negotiations, hegemony, Persian League in progress. The highest bidder auction, okay. Require cores to freedom restore. Payment on return to self 71k. Further recognition by self kind of value as associate, okay. It's good antagonist hegemony and the league, not to mention the pale twin government. Sure, we'll do it. We'll need 300 Marines. I've never really done the missions that require Marines, so let's see. Return here when in hand. Okay, so come back to prison. It's grand. Da 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 da. Rogue archaeologist uncovering the history of the sector despite the danger of this exceptional error. In the course of my studies, I often chance upon hints about where certain pieces of technology might be found. Retrieving these artifacts is naturally your role in the arrangement. Only if you're interested, go on. I'll leave that up there, and then if people want to pause the stream, right, and they can read it. Oh, all that, okay. We don't need to know where the blueprint for Storm Needler is. Okay, I was just telling you to go to the Glacier Academy. Fair enough. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there this evening. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Hope you're having a good week so far. Thanks for the follows and for the subs. Hopefully I'll catch you next time.